walking down when you can slide.
What's with Canada? We got great big cities, but a lot of trees and rocks. Yeah, the winter's cold here. Wear 2 pairs of socks. There's half the world's fresh water to paddle your canoe or camp along the shore.
Welcome to the channel. I'm Gerald, and this is Trekking with Taz. Today we are doing a local community walkabout to Mcmillan Creek. This will be the extended version, as I'm going to leave from my house, walk up North Nechako and pick up the trail that goes over to the weigh scales, and from there across the highway and do Hoffer Camp Road to Mcmillan Creek. If you're looking for a local hike to do and Mcmillan Creek looks like the place but it's a little short for you, this extended version that I'm doing may be just for you. Okay, let's have a look at the video.
Today's city walkabout will be the Mcmillan Creek Trail, but this will be the extended version because I live close to this trail here that leaves North Nechako Road. I will use it to get across past the weigh scales over to Hoffer Camp and to Mcmillan Creek. And for people who look for places in town that they can snowshoe, I try to keep parts of this trail anyway, about 7-kilometer circle, open with my snowshoes when there's snow. So it's a nice little place to go, good view of the city up above, and basically downtown. Walkabout. Okay, at the top, the first trail, old road, see it carries on that way. When you go on my snowshoe trail, you come back that way. But today we won't be doing that. But to get over where we're going, go straight across and straight up this steep hill. Get to the top of the hill, we meet up with another old road. I believe it goes down to the cement plant, but we'll turn left here just on the edge of the hill. It's pretty obvious the motorcyclists use it now. Years ago it used to just be a game trail, but now it's used in conjunction with going for a walk. Motorcycles like to use this, so always be mindful of that. Just thinking, the other thing we should talk about is I do run into a lot of bears. Never had any issues with the bears. There is one sow that I expect is the same one, because multiple different times over the past 20 years or so I've run into this sow with 3 cubs. Now I haven't seen her the last couple of years, so she may have died off, but I expect it's the same bear, and she's really quick to move her cubs off the trail, shove them up a tree, or give you lots of room either to turn around and go back or to skirt around her. I did run into her one time where I was pretty much on top of her before I saw her, and she did hit the ground a couple of times and snap her jaws and growl, but did not charge or anything, just let me know she was there, and I turned around and headed back the other way without any problems. So I think they're used to humans up here, and for the most part, if you just leave them alone and move away, you're not going to have any problems with them. I got a little hill to climb. Top of the hill, for obvious reasons, I call it the lookout. So we'll go up there, have a look around. From here, you can see University Hill up there, University up top, of course Highway 97 North, over to Cottonwood Island Park, across the way the Gun Trail, Cameron Street Bridge. That's about where we are right now. Just coming out to the gas pipeline. You can see it's down to the highway. We'll go to the top where we'll walk a ways and then hang a right onto a trail before it drops down again, and head over closer to the highway. As you can see, we had a group of people that come up here with beer and coolers and whatever else and just throw their cans. I can't count the amount of times that I've packed cans down from here. I don't know why people have to do that. I'm certain it isn't hikers. They're not packing all them up. But we'll have to come back with a garbage bag at some point here, clean them up. This is a trail I turn onto. And that fir tree straight in front there, about 20 yards away. That's where the sow would run her 3 cubs up the tree, and where she hoofed at me and pounded on the ground. Never moved towards me, but I obviously got too close without knowing she was there, and she let me know she was there. We agreed I'd go the other way. We're just about to meet up with another old road here, and this old road goes down that way to some private property, and this way it goes up to the water tower if you follow it all the way. But we're going to be turning off shortly here. This is where we turn off to the right. If you're going in the winter time snowshoeing, I don't go to the right. I go straight ahead. I don't know, maybe a better part of a kilometer, and then I hang a right, trail through the bush a bit, and come out at the other road that goes up to the water tower. It should be tracks. I try to keep it open, so if you're going to do it in the winter, you should be able to find some tracks to follow. Not the first time I've seen this blue, I guess, fungus on the tree. A friend in Quesnel sent me pictures of a tree she saw like that too. So anybody knows what kind of fungus that is, but if I don't find out first, let me know. Evidence that others have been using this area. This tree stand's been here for years and years, but it's a little worse for wear now. I don't think it's being used anymore, but there was a time. The others were up here. And you can see out towards town a bit. At this point, we're out in the cut bank above Highway 97 north. There's the Cameron Street Bridge and the roundabout. So just across the highway is Mcmillan Creek, but we got a ways to go before we can cross. We'll cross up at the weigh scales. This will be your next point of reference. You're going to cross this power line. This is the highway's right there. Power line goes up there, up to where the water tower is. Here we pop out of the bush to the road by the weigh scales. We're going to go back this direction, cross the highway, and take Hoffer Camp Road down to Mcmillan Creek Park. So just a little ways down Hoffer Camp Road, you'll find Mcmillan Creek parking lot, and you can park here, and the trail goes out the back side of this little parking lot here to take you into Mcmillan Creek. And we'll try and do most of the trails up there, I think. Just trying to figure out how we want to go about doing it. Anyway, this is it. Sign telling you which way to go. You come back down to Hoffer Camp and you follow it up to where the park starts. Usually you can walk on the right hand side of these cement barriers, and it looks like you can again, so keeps you off the road. That's Mcmillan Creek down below there. Okay, here we go, entering into the park now. It's a little service road here. You'll come to this trail first, but we'll come back on it. We'll do a circle up there and come back on this one. But yeah, it's an option you can use. In order to get the full Mcmillan Creek, you're going to go up on this trail to the right. We'll cross through the viewpoint and up on the other trail, and we'll come back on the trail I was talking about, and then we'll come back up here to the viewpoint, take another trail up the hill and then over to the cut banks and down the cut banks. We get to a little set of stairs here up the top of the hill. A little bit of a climb. We're coming up to another set of stairs, and shortly we will be overlooking the cut banks. We'll cross over them and carry on a couple other things to do and make the circle, and then we'll get back to them. But you can see beautiful trees in here, some huge fir in here. Unfortunately, a lot of them are diseased, but there's still some nice ones. Look at the city from this lookout. When we come back, we'll go over to there, do the zigzag down there. Nice. It took, I guess, not the best trail down. It used to be a lot better, but it's not very good anymore. But I see there's another one I could have used around the side, so anybody else coming, there is another trail, and it's much easier to get up and down. Use it. We're down to some easy going now. Soon we'll drop down to the park itself. Some grass, picnic table. There's a bathroom down the way a bit. A little of everything if you want to come out and spend an hour or two. Enjoy the sun. Okay, we're at the park. You see the toilet through the trees, garbage can over there, place to put your doggy doo-doo. And the trail continues along the fence line here. I'm gonna head there in a few seconds, just gonna have a drink first. Yeah, here's the trail at the end. Going along the fence line and up. Gives you a view of our beautiful pulp mills. Yeah, a couple of jet boats out on the river today. Beauty day. Starting to drop down again now. We'll get back to that trailhead that I told you at the beginning that we would come out on instead. And that's where we're headed now. We'll get back to there in a little bit. We're just dropping down to that trail sign, and then we'll head up, back up to the lawn area there, and then there's another trail off the side that'll take us over to the top of the cut banks. And that's where we're headed next. Okay, we're back at the park area. And now we'll take this other trail that goes off to the right here. It will take us up to the top, and we'll go over to the cut banks. Okay, we're on the trail down to the cut banks now. Just turned off of that other one, and be in the cut banks in 3 or 4 minutes, and then working our way down them. We are now popping back out to the cut banks. Lots of views. This is where we'll drop off the trail and start making our way down to the bottom. We're now at the bottom, and for those that want to take on Scott McWalter's challenge of spanking the banks, this is the spot. 10 trips up and down is his goals. He needs the challenges. He needs somebody to challenge him on it. Somebody else has to come out and do 20. We're just dropping down to the lower parking lot here. You can access Mcmillan Creek from here, and you can also park here to go spank the banks. So I'll just get a little picture of that sign. There you go. Head across this roundabout going home. Sometimes it can be sketchy. We'll see if anybody tries to run over me today. No, you're gonna stop and let me go. There we go. Just headed underneath the highway now. Probably 10 or so minutes from home. It's been a beauty day. We are at Caribou Brewing. This is where we'll end this video. Started on trail and we'll end it here for obvious reasons while I return to my house. But for anybody that wants to do this extended version, you could park at Park Hill Center, or you could park over at Cedar Christian School parking lot and do the loop.
For this extended version of the Mcmillan Creek Trail, you can park at Park Hill Center or Cedar Christian School in their parking lot and proceed from there. The full circle is just over 9 kilometers. Nothing too serious. A few little hills in there and stuff. Be careful crossing the highway. Can be a little busy over there. But all in all, a really, really nice little trek. As always, if you'd like more information on this trek or any of our other treks, go to hiking.princegeorge.tech and you'll find everything you need there. Thanks for joining me on a little walkabout on one of our local trails here in Prince George. The information in that video helps you find the extended version, which is a really nice little walk. I highly recommend it. If you're thinking about next winter already, definitely try and keep that trail open for snowshoeing, and more people that use it, the less breaking the trail that each person has to do. Be careful along the cut banks there. There are some very steep drop-offs. If you're taking your children with you, make sure you keep them away from it. But the views are great. Our goal is to document as many of the little treks that we have within the city or just outside of the city for those people that don't want to go as far afield as we do. I hope you found this information helpful and it inspires you to get out there and check out our area a little bit. Not sure where we'll be going next, what exactly will be happening, but there will be more. Thanks for coming along. See you on the next one.